That is the Disruptor, multi-billionaire combat sports fighter. He has over 100 victories under his belt, so be careful. An amateur he is not.
Hi, I'm Jimmy. This is another bonus video showing off the new celebrity elusive target, the Disruptor. In a few seconds I will show off my Let's Play of the mission, but I wanted to start by showing off the fight, since in my playthrough we don't get to see a lot of ringside action, so I figured I would put some at the beginning of the video so you get an idea of how that goes. Yeah, this is a very fun, the dialogue and the animation do a good job selling the idea of, Tim Quinn, the sort of CEO who's way out of his depth, and, Conor McGregor, who could pretty obviously take him down anytime he wanted, and is just toying with him for fun. Most people who are doing this are going to... The mission has an option to go into the ring and fight the Disruptor, the Conor McGregor look-alike. But I decided not to go that route. I decided to go with a safer and more silent, stealthy approach. More typical of the World of Assassination series. So, yeah. Here I'm going to start my playthrough. The fight just continues like that, so it gives you an idea.
Good evening, 47. Welcome back to the Isle of Sgail. Your target, the Disruptor, is currently getting ready for the first round in a duel to the death with our client's asset, Mr. Timothy Quinn. The Disruptor is out for blood, so remember, you need to keep Quinn safe as his life depends on it. This is not going to be easy, so you'll need to be creative in protecting Quinn whilst dealing with your target. Good luck, 47.
So yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but right at the beginning there was a shot where it pans over to where the ring is, where there are lights beaming up into the sky. That's another mechanic they added as taking the camera away from you to grab specific, to sort of make you look a specific way. I'm not a big fan of that mechanic. It's common in a lot of other video games. You see it. The first time I remember noticing it was in The Last of Us. But yeah, you see a lot of games will do that, and I don't know. I feel like it takes away some of the sense of agency you have as a player. But in, a level like this, they obviously wanted to show off the new content. Didn't want you to think this was just the regular Isle of Sgail with no changes. So there's two places where they do that. One is that right at the beginning, and the second time is when you get close to the octagon. It pans towards the Disruptor as he's making his grand entrance. So here I'm just doing my usual sort of kleptomaniac habits of just picking up everything. I've already knocked out a guard and taken out the cameras, so I don't need to worry about cameras, which is good because there's an annoyingly placed camera that
what the hell that was?
Will cause a lot of problems with the strategy if you don't take them out. The nice thing is that there are only 2 guards in that room with the cameras, so it's a lot easier to take out the cameras in this version of the map. So there, I'm just knocking out these 2 waitstaff people behind the scenes here. I'm gonna hide their bodies. And in a second, I'll grab a waiter disguise for myself. So yeah, like I said, I'm doing a bit of an unusual approach. I'm going to poison the target. That's why at the loadout at the beginning I had lethal poison. Oh, and here I'm picking up a bottle of Atlantide water. Atlantide is actually a nod to a set of bonus missions in Hitman 2. Your targets were all part of this, basically this MLM group. Sort of similar to Amway, except they sold water. And it was branded as Atlantide. And they sort of brought that name back for this elusive target, they decided to make it so that the Disruptor's favorite drink, and the only thing he'll drink, is Atlantide water. So you need to have some of that for him. It makes sense. I mean, you know, normally... Ah, yeah, so there it's panning towards the grand entrance. I had to wait a second because of the enforcer in the guard outfit. Oh, and there's another enforcer for the waiter disguise around here.
Without arguing.
So I'm just sort of being careful and dodging the enforcers. And here, now I'm going to place the bottle of Atlantide out on the table and wait until Conor McGregor comes here to serve him. Oh, but it makes sense. Yeah, normally when they want the target to require a specific drink, it's usually some kind of alcohol. But it wouldn't make sense for a, you know, MMA fighter to be chugging vodka in between bouts. So it makes more sense for him to be drinking water. And then they just rang the bell to call the end of the first round. You can actually go over there and ring the bell yourself. I didn't know that at the time. But no one stops you from doing that, and you can. There's a line of dialogue, but you can totally get away with it. So if you don't want to wait the extra 3 minutes like I did, you can do that to speed the mission along.
I don't know. To make him suffer.
That is the Disruptor, multi-billionaire combat sports fighter. He has over 100 victories under his belt. So
I'm going to go ahead and poison the drink.
An amateur he is not.
Ah, finally. You got my water.
Atlantide water, I believe.
Too fucking right. Hand it over.
With pleasure, sir.
And there he is. Yep. And that's the whole mission. No need to get into a ring and fight with him. No need to do anything crazy.
Well done, 47.
And actually, the smart thing to do now would be to rush down the stairs. I stupidly try to go back the way I came and very nearly get caught. There's like an extra guard who's acting as an enforcer. I managed to duck out of the way just in time to avoid being spotted and keep my silent assassin. But that would have been bad if I'd lost silent assassin there, because it was too late. You know, once you've killed the target, you're locked in on these elusive targets. So I would have had to just take my lumps and not get silent assassin on this mission. So yeah, decided to change back into the guard disguise just to avoid trespassing through here, but my exit's right there. So yep, that's the whole mission. And we'll just wait and confirm that I got silent assassin. So yep, there you have it. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.